Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back working on the bus. I did an order to Wolfsburg West, which is a VW, antique VW supply place, one of the biggest ones over in California. So I ordered a bunch of parts for the front end, as you can kind of see. We got it, guts ripped out of it. I took care of half of the play in the steering due to the drag link, pivot, which is the center of what all the steering is, and made some bushings for that, took care of a lot of it, and then the kingpins had play in them, so I went and did an order for some new bushings, as you can see, and the seals and etc, etc. Unfortunately, I took it apart. This is the front end. Instead of having ball joints, it has 2 pins that pivot one direction and 2 pins that pivot the other direction. There's a pin, there's a pin. And those are called link pins, and the king pin is the one that goes through the center of it. And that's what had play in it. I'll be able to show you one-handed. But maybe I can. Did you see that? That right there, and there has some play in there. And inside that is those guys. So they were cheap. They're like $5 a piece, so it wasn't worth making them on the lathe. So I went and I ordered them, and I needed the seals anyway. So anyway, when I took it apart, it actually has bearings on the other two that rotate, and that one's not terrible, although the bearing is not, you're not supposed to be able to see the bearing. But on this one, yeah, that's not too good. That's had some issues. So we just had to go place another order to Wolfsburg West, and order us what's called a link pin set, which is number 36, and that's going to come with the new bearing, a couple of seals, and a new pin, so I could replace that. It's all 4 pieces are coming. And with that, I put the bus up on the lift, and I saw it pissing out the back. You see the stains on the floor. I was like, what the hell is that? Took a quick look. The motor was nice and dry. I didn't see anything really kind of dripping. A little bit right there. But nothing that's causing that issue. And I did, when I had them a long time ago probably, but it's never had any road use, I redid the axle boots. That's what these are right here. And unfortunately, they have deteriorated again to the point that they're leaking both sides. And it's never really even had any road time. Just, I guess, the you can kind of see the dry rot. Piece of shit made in China, probably. So we ordered 2 new ones of those. Not that they're all that terrible of a deal to put on there, but you got to keep the tranny fluid in the tranny, right? So both sides are doing the same thing. You just kind of see them slurping. So while I was at it, I ordered a set of them, and I ordered something else. I forget what it was, but hopefully they come. You can kind of see some of the welding I did on this. What's been replaced? That's not rust up. That's just where I kind of scraped it off. I haven't sprayed this thing down with fluid film yet, but you can kind of see where I've done some sealing to it or repairs. Past sins, more patches. Some on the floor. I made this outer panel here, as you can see. So this is originally what the problem was. I could probably show you in this one right here. You see that? So that's where that brass bushing is. I thought that was going to be just my issue, but I guess not. We got to dig a little further. That's where I put the pin in right there. And I also, the drag link itself has a little bit of play in it, so I ordered a new drag link, and that already came. So I was hoping to try to get rid of all the play in this thing and have it kind of, you know, road-worthy for a long trip, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. So it's going to tie up my garage for a little while, but I just placed the order, today being Friday. I think I should have it probably by next Wednesday, and I can kind of put this back together. But having said that, it gives me time to just start doing some other stuff. Just that it kind of sucks that it's stuck up on the lift, you know. But interior needs to be addressed, so maybe that'll force me to do something with the interior. And while I have it apart, I'm going to do some other things. I'm going to cut the brake drums. They're not terrible, but they need to be addressed. They are the originals. So we're going to go take them apart. I now have a brake lathe. I didn't have that when I did the brakes on the bus. So I'm going to clean out that mess over there, and we'll cut the brake drums. We got another goodie that's going on too to give it some bling, because we need some bling. Nothing but the best. We got ourselves some porta walls. And these puppies go on. You pop the tire off the rim. They go on right with it, and they give it the old white wall look. I kind of like that look myself, so that's what we're gonna go with. Give her some spiffiness. So that is that. The Porsche motor. What I did was I just left it with the Marvel Mystery Oil and left it soak. Kind of parked it over here, but if you notice, it's kind of like breaking up slowly. You can kind of see some rust material pulling away from the edges out there. So we're gonna let that set for a while. If I get some time, I'll drag this back out and work on getting those jugs off of there again, and see how the bottom end is. I'm pretty confident the bottom end's gonna be good on that motor. It's just trying to get the other pieces for it on the cheap side, and I think that'll be an awesome motor for the single cab. What else I got? Anything else? Tomorrow is a big yard sale day. In our town, they're having a town-wide yard sale. So hopefully I get some good bargains tomorrow. I also ordered some my heat. My heat works in the bus, kinda. As the bus works, as bus heat works. But I just have the heater boxes tied back for now. So I went and I ordered these little linkages that go on the heater boxes. And what that does, you have a cable up front that you pull on the cable, and that cable, which is right there, each end gets connected to each heater box, and then you pull a lever in the front, which grabs that, pulls that forward and back, and that will turn the heat on and off. So I did not have that set up, so now I can actually turn the heat on and off. That's another thing I could take care of. And just like stupid stuff, I got the headlights were missing the gaskets for the buckets. They had the wrong hardware in them. It uses these little screws with these little nylon offsets for the buckets. We got pedal pads here. The rubber pedal pads were beat. So that stuff goes right here. Right now I just got some big honking ugly screws in there. And then there's a gasket that goes around the whole bucket to keep it from kind of chafing the paint. So I got those too. I could even work with doing the chrome on it too. Sometimes I got to put the chrome on, start working on that stuff, and get that cleaned up. So who knows? Maybe it's kind of meant to do that to slow it down a little bit, so I can start dealing with some of the other pieces that need to be addressed. Addressed? Is that a word? Addressed. Nice today. It's like 70 something, but storms are brewing. Let's get some heavy rains tonight. And if I get caught up on that, I can start dealing with some of these little things on the little lift, on the little table lift. Alright guys, I think I'm running out of shit to say. So again, thanks for watching and commenting, and see if we can get some progress on this stuff and get some of it knocked out. Thanks for watching. Take care.